actually goes live. All right, and we are live. So, if you're tuning into this stream, this is merely a test stream, but I will be working some FT8 to make sure that I've eliminated all the interference issues and some of the audio delays and some of the other stuff that I was having trouble with last stream. You'll notice that I also have a new little layout here, so I'm testing that out. We're also streaming to both Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. So this is pretty experimental. If it goes well, I'm going to stick with this setup. But as for right now, it looks like it's working okay, but the comments or the chat hasn't started to come in and tell me if there's any issues. Hey, Minecraft. So that's the top. So that's one issue I'm seeing there. There we go. So now I'm getting the chat to come in through YouTube. Hey, Minecraft, we might be able to make contact now. I forgot. You have FT8, right? Or you have digital modes. So the focus tonight is going to be a lot of digital. I'm going to do FT8. I've just now started doing JS8. I'm having some problems with PSK31, but as of right now, I've got a 40 meter dipole up. If you've seen the last video, obviously, I can't tune it to the 20 meters because it's not on the right harmonic. I forget if it's on the second, but it needs to be on the third of 40 meters. But 40 meters, I'm doing pretty well. It's getting out there, and so far I haven't had any interference issues whatsoever. So if anybody wants to try making a contact, everything seems to be working and kind of jiving well tonight. Yeah, don't rush. I'll be streaming here for a little bit. So if I'm making contacts like I did earlier, they should come in pretty easy. But I will be taking a minute here and there just to make sure that the stream's up on the different platforms and make sure that's working well. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with Puerto Rico. So let's see. Hopefully my camera doesn't go off here. That would be the biggest telltale sign. So let's start off with Puerto Rico. Let's see if we can get there. I haven't checked the band conditions, but 40 meter FT8 looks like it's popping right now. So, hey Richard from Canada, thanks for joining in on the stream. We're doing a little test stream tonight, and right off the bat, we're already getting Puerto Rico. So already this stream is going so much better than the last one. I was using Linux before, and Linux has its advantage, but I don't think live streaming to YouTube was one of them. It was much easier to set all this up on Windows. So, good. Got the stream working. I'm sure there might be some technical difficulties later, but so far, no interference. Webcam's not exploding when I transmit. The sound card's not dying. I think we're doing okay. And, let's see. I'm going to have to make that alert box a little bigger because it looks like I got a like, but I can't see the name. I think it said Don Miller. Is that what it said? Yeah, sorry I couldn't see your like. I need to blow up the alert box here. This is the purpose of this stream, is just to do some testing. So I'm going to also move that above everything to make sure nothing covers it up. And it looks like the chat box, the color of the font is blending in with the background, so we can fix that real quick. Let's see here. That needs to be a black color. There we go. I got to walk home, so I'll lose my connection for a few minutes. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I'm sure I'll see you here in a moment or two, whenever it takes you. Don't rush home. I'll be here. As long as the internet doesn't go out or the power, which it shouldn't. But we're just doing a little FT8. Nice and relaxed. Let's see. See if I can get him. Let's see. We're coming out of Ontario, Canada. Okay. I think we can get there. His signal's very strong too, so as long as he can hear me, we'll be okay. Let's see. There, see, it's just one right after the other. We don't have to worry about it tonight. To be honest, you losing your internet power wouldn't surprise me. It's not a modern ham live stream without technical difficulties. Hey, that's true, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly, because we've got a good start tonight. And this kind of sets the stage for me being able to do a little bit more fun things as I get more confidence in the technical side of the stream. So I'm thinking maybe after Memorial Day, sometime this week, we might do like a little drinking game with the ham, or something like that, a little competition, or we'll do some fun stuff. But the main thing was I had to get an antenna that I didn't have to worry about grounding, or a large counterpoise like with my infed half wave, or I tried the ugly balun. I tried different things to try to sort it out, but being in an apartment, I needed the dipole with the 1-to-1 inside of it. What is this? We did our 73s and he retransmitted his grid. I'll transmit back to him my signal report and see if he doesn't get it. And I'll be checking in on Facebook. Why is he? Okay, I'll send him another signal report. I need to turn down my power a little bit. My level control's coming in. There we go. So where are we shooting at here? Oh, this is just Indianapolis. That's not too far away from me. That should be easy. See, I received his report. I'm letting him know. There we go. I'll log it twice. I'm going to turn down the desktop audio too, because I know that dinging noise can get a little bit annoying, and I'm not playing music or anything, so there's no point in me having that. We check the multi-stream. All right. We got our 73s in, and it's time to go on to the next one. I might call CQ, that way I don't waste time trying to call stations that can't. Well, I'll get that South America one if we can. Let's see. It's a nice little shot. Let's see if we can get there. Let's see. And we can also check how well we're getting out too. There's my YouTube channel. We might not reach him. We'll give it one more shot. Well, let's see how we're actually getting out. For FT8s. Okay. We got some potential here tonight to maybe work Asia. If things keep going this well. I really need Asia and Africa for my worked all continents. Okay, I'm not reaching him. I'm just going to start calling CQ if I can find some empty real estate here. I think right here I can fit in. Right there should be fine. What are you using to track where you're going? This is a software called Grid Tracker. It's free. If you Google it, if you just Google Grid Tracker, the first link should take you there. It's pretty handy. It has a lot of different features inside of it. Besides, it'll show you all the grids that you can hear. It'll show you the ones that you've confirmed, and you can also load a logbook file, and it'll show you all the grids that you've worked visually. And as you can see in real time, it'll also show you where you're communicating to as well. So it's pretty handy. I'm in FN14 calling CQ Canada. Let's make a contact. Okay. You said 14? Hopefully I can hear you. Oh, this is probably you right here. Foxtrot November 14? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Victor Echo 3 Echo Juliet Papa. There you are. Boom, we made a contact. And if you I like to, whenever I make contacts with my viewers or live streams or whatever, I like to do QSL cards too. So let me bring up a little notepad here so I can keep track of those contacts. You don't have to send me one, but I will send you one for sure. VE3EJP. Right. Yep, Grid Tracker. That's the one. Awesome. So we're getting out pretty well today. I'm gonna keep calling CQ on this frequency. We're getting out to pretty far east here, so I'd like to get some of those DX contacts in, but I don't see any of them calling CQ. So I'm just going to continue calling CQ, and we'll just do that for a while and see how it goes. But it looks like 40 meters is doing pretty well tonight for my little apartment dipole. Have you all got big plans for Memorial Day? I know this is probably a weird time to stream. Everybody's probably gone on little vacations and enjoying their Memorial Day weekends. But I figured now would be a good time to... There's not a huge ton of people to come in just in case something went wrong, but now I can test the stream and make sure I can reach Facebook and Twitch and all of that. I'm thinking later, toward the end of the week, we're going to do another... Let's see. Is this for my stream? No. We're going to do another live stream, but this time I'd like to do a drinking game. Where is this going to? Pennsylvania. Okay. I'd like to do a little drinking game live stream where I don't know, take a drink every time I make a contact or I don't make a contact, something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. What is your call? It is Kilo November 4, Mike Kilo Bravo. I was hoping the live stream quality would be decent enough to, it's KN4MKB, to see the letters, but I can't really see the other side. That's another big reason I'm doing this too, is adjust the quality. I'm not sure how much bandwidth I can use. So if the stream's not good quality but it's not stuttering, then I know next time I can obviously increase my bit rate going to the server. So it's just going to be a little bit of playing here and there, but so far it's going pretty smoothly. I thought somebody asked me what my call was. Oh, another problem. Facebook. I wasn't seeing the Facebook chat. Sorry, Don. On my end, it's got a I can toggle between YouTube or the multi-stream, and this is the first time doing Facebook and um, Twitch, so I was only looking at the YouTube. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna reach whoever that was. Minecraft, I forgot your call. What was your call again? The new dipole is working pretty awesome. Oh wow, he came back to me. The new dipole is working amazing because before, whenever I would transmit, I would always have some type of weird issue going on inside, and that was because it's an in-fed half wave, and the transmission line is used obviously as the other part of the antenna. Just the way it works. I've tried a lot of different solutions. I've tried the ugly balun and a 1-to-1, and I put ferrite on everything, but it was always an issue somehow. But now that I have the 40 meter with a 1-to-1 inside of it, and it's a little further out from the apartment, I haven't had any interference issue. What I do miss, though, is the 20 meter band. So down the road, I'd like to have a solution to try to get back on 20 meters as well. W8JC. Okay. I'll keep a lookout for you. I'm calling CQ on... I'm going to move up a little bit, but I will be calling CQ. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, I can still work 15 and 6 meter, but I forget where... I don't know how the band conditions for that are at this moment. Let me look over here and see where you're located, too. Because I forgot that as well. Oh, okay, I thought that was you there for a moment. Let's see. Ohio. We should be able, if we can't make it on 40 meters, I think we can at least do 15 or 6, because where you're local, that might be better at this time. We'll give it our best shot, that's for sure. But I am still calling CQ. So if anybody wants to make contact, feel free to jump in. Let's see. Sorry, I'm checking the other chat. Yeah, the 40... I'd like to do a review on that 40 meter dipole. I'm going to see how it withstands the weather first. I bought it off eBay. I like to make my own, but... Oh, what is this? I don't like my new alert system because it's hard for me to see what's going on with it. Oh, thank you, Macbeth. You donated $5. You're always here for the streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll put that into the burgers and hot dog fund for tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. I really need to change that alert thing. I kind of like the old one more because it was easier for me to see what was going on. I'm not even sure what it looks like on your guys' end either. But let's see. We're making a contact with the Whiskey 8 Alpha Whiskey. Oh, there's the super chat. So somebody did something before and I didn't see. You're tuning up?
I followed you on Twitch.
Oh, you followed me on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my wife following me on Twitch. That's what that notification was.
Hey, can I watch Netflix?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're trying to make this contact here. Let me see if I can get any more power out. That's about as much as I can get out. I'm going to retune the radio here too. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the receive. Our receiving or transmit's a little broken up, so that might be the reason. Let's see. Let's try it like this. Let me regroup here. This is just... So, Minecraft, I know, so you can do 40 meters. Just in case 40 meters doesn't work, are you able to do 15 and 6? I hope 40 meters is working, though. Let's see. Is that one of you all trying to work me? The Whiskey 8 Alpha Whiskey? Because somebody's really trying to get in there, but maybe he is just not hearing me. I'm trying to jump around. I'll give it one more shot. All right. Hopefully, this is as much power as I can put out. Hopefully, you got me. I can do 15 and 6 up. I'll call TX odd, even, unticked. Okay. So you're calling CQ then? I'll look out for your call sign. Okay, this guy I've tried enough. I just can't reach him. Sorry if that's one of you guys in the chat. We can try again here in a minute. Maybe the band conditions will change. Let's see. I'm watching for you, Minecraft. Whiskey 8 Juliet. Whiskey 8 India Juliet Charlie. Okay. Oh, Whiskey 8 Alpha Whiskey is Dawn. Okay. Let's see. I think it's you, isn't it? Minecraft Whiskey 8 India Juliet Charlie. Awesome. All right. Hopefully you can hear me. Dawn, we can try again here in a minute and see if we can't reach each other. I don't know if I was coming through for you at all. My antenna's not quite off the ground as much as it could be, so I don't get out as good as I should. All right. It's looking good. 40 watts. All right. Oh, it shows your grid is in Canada. Is that right? No. Yeah. Now I'm just super confused. Anyways, we got the contact. Awesome. So right now, I'm waiting for I'll probably upload all my logs tomorrow, but as I was telling somebody else, my viewers, when I make contact with them, I like to send cards. So you don't have to send me a card if you don't want to, but I'll make sure to put you a card in the mail. Let me put your call sign in my list here so I know to go back and put you in there. And let me check the multi-stream chat here. Okay. Awesome. We finally made a contact. We've been trying to do that forever. We could probably try voice. The animals behind me are going insane. The cat and the dog are like fighting each other. What was I saying? Yeah, maybe we can. Do you have SSTV Minecraft? Oh, let me try to work. Dawn again. Dawn, let's try the 40 meters again, and if we can't, we'll try to move to. If you can do 15 or 6, I can do those as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and start calling CQ again and see if you can answer me. Or you can answer me, but see if I can hear you back, I guess. I think this frequency right here is clear, so I'm gonna go ahead and call TX here. Let me dial down my power just a little bit. Tricky getting my power up just enough where the level control won't kick in. I'm glad we finally made a... Oh, let's see. New subscriber. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Again, that font, I need to put the alert box above the chat box because I can't see it too well. But thanks for subscribing. I'll have to change that alert box. Okay, somebody's already answered my CQ. Just try to get in there, Dawn. Eventually, hopefully, you're coming through fine for me, but I don't think I'm coming through as good for you. But we'll try it again. I'll be watching for your call too. All right, got that one. Canadian Maker Project has donated, or super chatted $10. Donation to the Gear Fund for 20-meter antenna. I appreciate that, Canadian Maker Project. I really appreciate that. The biggest hurdle right now is going to be trying to, yeah, as you guys know that have been following me. Well, sorry, let me re-enable TX. As you guys know that have been following me, I live in an apartment. And I kind of play around with what I get away with. And this time I pushed it a little bit by putting a dipole up and putting the legs into 2 different trees instead of the infed with 1 tree. So for 20 meters, I'm really going to have to go with one of those portable antennas, more than likely, which isn't so bad because I do need one for like different, like POTA or SOTA, or if I decide to go out. So I'd like to get a some type of stick or vertical antenna, or one of those balcony mounted ones. I saw a lot of people recommend some in a few of my antenna put up videos. So I'd like to get one of those, something that I don't have to throw up in a tree, and maybe something I can just take and pack up and take somewhere else. Would be really nice. My Twitch address, good question. This is actually my first stream on Twitch. Let's see. I'll link it in the chat, but it is twitch.tv/modernham. Hopefully that one's coming through as well. I haven't checked on it. Sign in the chat. I can't chat through my stream program. It's not letting me chat through it. Let's see. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Wolf River. That's the one that, it might have been you that recommended that antenna to me in the comments. That's one of the ones I was looking at. Macbeth, I put the link to the Twitch inside the chat. But yeah, so we're streaming to Twitch and Facebook right now, but I don't expect a whole lot out of Twitch, but just because I've never done anything with it, and it's one of those platforms that unless you have an audience already, nobody's really going to see your stream. So obviously my audience is on YouTube, but I decided to at least try it out. That way my stream could be there, and if somebody on that platform is interested in ham radio, or they just happen to come by it, maybe they might see that and become interested in radio. So that's the big reason for that. But I just don't see a lot of those types of live streams over on Twitch. A lot of it's gaming stuff. I am Andrew on Twitter. That may have been me. I saw somebody on YouTube, but yeah, you probably, okay, on Twitter too. The Wolf River coils. It was a coil, right? The Wolf River coils? Let's see. I'm going to give this, well, I was about to say I was going to give this a break while I look at this, but it looks like I have a signal coming in. Somebody might be answering my CQ. Whiskey Alpha 4, Mike Bravo. Don, that wasn't you, was it? Let's see. I forgot the call that you were using, Don. I'm still calling CQ, though, so if you see me, feel free to answer. That sounds oddly like the call from before, though. Is that you? Oh, yeah, the multi-band tunable coil. I think that's the one I looked at, too. Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing a few things at once here. All right, introducing the blah blah. Let's see. Where's the products at? Was it the silver bullet or the... I'll look at that in just a second. Let me finish up this contact. I got one thanks to Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta video, and it is as good as he says it was. Which model coil was it over here? Was it one of the silver bullets, or was it a sorry, I'm just trying to explore this website a little bit to see what's going on with it. I feel like I was on a different... There's that contact. Let's just blow this up here. I know the chat's in the way. That's okay. So with a coil, I assume it's got like a little alligator clip or something like that for the tap, and then you move it around for the band that you're trying to work. Oh, here's the shop section. This is what I was looking for. So we were looking for... Was it the Silver Bullet 1000? Is that the one you all were talking about? Or the Mega Take It Along? They're not that different in price. I also don't have an antenna for like anything below 40 meters, so something like that would be nice too. Oh, thank you, Minecraft. I really appreciate the $5 super chat. The Wolf River coil is a fantastic antenna. I'm using one right now. $170 and you get a really good antenna, and that can go 80 through 10. So is that the one that you're working, that we just worked on right now? The Silver Bullet 1000, Take It Along. I think that's what it stood for. Yeah, so $162. That's probably the one Minecraft's talking about as well. I like the look of it. It looks like it sets up pretty easy. Let's see, collapsible 213-inch whip, 3 33-inch radials. Is it? Let's see. I wish I could pull up a little more information on it. I guess I'll YouTube it later, but I'll keep that on my I'll keep that on my tabs here so I can go back and look at it. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's been trying to call me. Whiskey Alpha 8 Tango Oscar Delta. Was that you, Don? Oh, hey, Macbeth. I just saw your Twitch chat. I have to toggle in between YouTube and then everything else, so sometimes when I get caught up in something, I forget to go back. My level control's kicking in a little bit, so I'm going to bring it down some. All right, so we're shooting to Ohio or West Virginia or Pennsylvania. Okay. I'll keep that antenna in mind, because I would like something I could throw up. Now that looks like it'd be big enough or small enough to fit on the deck too, which is the ultimate goal. But if I have something that I can pick up and take along with me, that would be awesome. The FT450 isn't quite as portable, but mainly just because I don't want to get it dirty. So probably if I'm going to go use it elsewhere, I do have a case for it. I could bring it along. But it would be nice to have an antenna set up. I really like one of those little, I don't know how to pronounce it, with the X. You guys know what I'm talking about. The $450 black box, the Chinese one that's like 20 watts, but it has a band scope on it. Those look pretty nice and portable for like mobile operation. You all know what I'm talking about. I can't... XIENGU or something like that. Let's see. Do you want a SASE for the QSL card? What is a SASE? I'm gonna have to Google that one. Nope, I have no idea what that means. Sorry, Minecraft. Is that like a return envelope or something? Sorry, I'm a little ditzy sometimes. Okay, it looks like I made the contact with that Whiskey 8 Tango Oscar Delta. So if that was one of you all, it's a good thing we got that through because we were trying there for a little bit. So if anybody wants to call me, shoot me. Well, I guess I need to call CQ, don't I? Whoever that was had a strong signal. I'm gonna go ahead and call CQ. If y'all want to make contact with me, make sure if we make a contact, let me know your call sign so I can get it down here and I can get you a QSL card. All of my stuff, I upload everything to QRZ and Log of the World, so I'm always going to be uploading there either way. But I like to send my viewers a QSL card. The coil uses a clip, but it can be fine-tuned to get the band. The clip is in PVC pipe, so can fine-tune the SWR. Cool. I have a the only I have the nano VNA, so I guess I would have to connect the nano VNA to the antenna and move it around that way. But I'm sure that wouldn't be like a big problem at all. My radio, the FT450, also has a tuner in it too, so it can help zero in, I guess, once I get it in the right spot. The G90, that's what I was thinking of. The G90, thank you. The G90 is a nice little radio. I mean, it's Chinese, but it's still a nice little radio. Whiskey 8 Alpha Whiskey. I think this was Dawn. Right? I guess I could look him up. Let me keep that tab open. I'm awful trying to memorize call signs. Like, my short-term memory is gone. Whiskey 8. That's one of the main reasons I don't get on voice. Yes, it is Dawn. Okay, that's right. All right, Dawn. Let's see if we can do this. If not, we can move around bands a little bit. Let's see, you're coming out of Arkansas, Missouri, or Oklahoma. Okay. Let's see if you got it. Let's see. Yes. All right, Don, I'm going to put you on my paper card list as well. Whiskey 8 Alpha Whiskey. I'll make sure that I can go back over the logbook and get you a paper QSL card. There we go. I'm so glad to be back on HF2 because I'm so glad everything's stable now. The camera's not messing up. My audio device isn't goofing up. Everything seems to be working really smoothly. Knock on wood. But it's really nice to be able to have a live stream now without everything going kaput. I can look over this later, the recorded videos, and make sure to make some fine tuning. But for the most part, everything's going pretty well. So I'll definitely be doing this more often now. Yes, yeah, we got it finally. We were trying there for a minute, but we finally got it. Right now, 40 meters is doing so well. I kind of miss the struggle a little bit. We might switch to 15 or 6 and see if there's anything going on over there. I might load up JS8 Call. I've been trying to learn how to use it a little bit. I'm going to use it for maybe a week or two, and once I master it, I'm going to make a YouTube video on all about it because I haven't made any JS8 YouTube videos yet. I liked PSK31 because there was an element of, it was more personal. You could send custom text messages to people, and it was more about chatting. I liked FT8 because it was so easy to make contacts. So JS8 Call kind of combines those two, where it's still easy to make those weak signal contacts, but you can still send personalized messages too. Does Miss Modern Ham approve of the stash? I almost feel like she's the one that sent that message.
What?
There, Macbeth is wondering if you approve of the stash.
The mustache? Only with the beard.
only with the beard. Now, truth be told, so I had a little military exercise that lasted about 3 weeks this month. That's when I posted the community photo of the dipole. That wasn't like a civilian dipole. That was a military HF antenna. I was out in the field, and one thing that we do while we're out there as guys, kind of funny, is like we grow mustaches because in the army you can't have beards at all, but you can have mustaches as long as you keep them groomed. So while we're out there and away from all our loved ones and all this other stuff, we like to grow mustaches to kind of be funny. And then I got home and I was like, it's kind of growing out now. I might keep it around for a minute just to play around with it. But personally, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. Uh, I think there's a lot of people that can pull off a mustache, and I'm not quite sure if I'm one of those people yet. Maybe if I did have the beard with it, but even then, I hate the growing part of the beard because it's so itchy. But yeah, right now I'm waiting to a public event, and then I'll probably shave it off when I have to go out in front of everybody. But right now I'm just kind of grooming it, seeing how thick I can get it, and I don't think she's a huge fan.
I mean, it's not that you can't pull it off. I just don't like mustaches by themselves.
Oh, of course.
It's a little too like 70s or something. I
Two
don't know.
two 70s.
I wasn't alive in the 70s.
Do I look like a cop?
like a cop or something?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, when I read that, it was like, did she tell you to ask that? Because it's been a conversation, but for right now, it's gonna be here. It'll be preserved in this YouTube video, and that's probably about it. Canadian Maker Project. See, it's like the text blends in with the background, and I can't see what it says. It says new follower, maybe? Is that what's going on there? I'll change that alert thing after the stream. At least now I know it. I don't like it as much. The other one was like all up in your face, and it was big text, and I could see what was going on, but trying to look over at the stream, I have to squint my eyes and try to figure out what the alert's saying, and they all look like the same thing, so I don't know what's chat, what's a follow or subscribe or a donation, or but that's something I'll work out. At least the stream is a lot smoother now. So oh, somebody's gotten back to me. I can probably put in a little bit more power too. And like I said, if this is one of you guys, make sure to let me know so I can get you a QSL card. I don't usually sing QSL cards on FT8, but if it's one of the viewers, I'm going to do it. That was you on Twitch. Okay, got you. So I did get it right. It was a new follower. I was a little confused. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's following me on YouTube. But, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure if all the other ham radio operators on YouTube, if they use Twitch or Facebook or whatever, but I just bought that there's a new version of the streaming platform I'm using that just puts it everywhere, and I decided, okay, I mean, why not try it? We'll see how it goes, and maybe, just maybe not with Facebook or YouTube, but at least with Twitch, I might attract people into the hobby if I happen to get viewers and it promotes the video up top and they don't know anything about radio, maybe they'll see it and be interested in what I'm doing, right? So, just got another contact with Kilo November Oscar Lima. Go ahead and make sure I switch back over here. Awesome, Minecraft. I don't know if I'll get your card in the mail tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get these cards in the mail tomorrow, but it will be in the next couple of days, at least by Tuesday. Depending, we're still trying to figure out what's going on tomorrow with plans and all. But can you SSTV the groom face from the ISS relay? Possibly. I haven't looked. Is there a new digital relay on the ISS? So I know the ISS they transmit SSTV images ever so often, but I'm not sure if there's a relay for SSTV in particular. I could probably use a repeater, but I don't know if people would be happy if I use the voice repeater for that. But they might have. I don't know. I haven't been following it. Maybe there's a new SSTV repeater on the ISS. What is this? Is this what I'm looking for? Checked on my ham call since I am on the PC now. Canadian Maker Project set up on my phone. Let's see. Well, it says ISS. This is as of last year. The 437 megahertz crossband FM repeater is activated. Technically, you could use that for SSTV. Let's see. I don't see why not. It might upset other operators though if they're trying to use it for voice, but it would be funny. I would like to at least get a. I'm gonna groom it out and get it a little bit thicker, and then I'm gonna take a good picture, and then we'll SSTV that picture. I don't know if it'll be over the ISS or not, but it'll be over something. Did you guys see the cat in the background? Was it trying to yank my straw out of my cup? Spill soda all over my 3D printer? I'm pretty sure that's probably what it was trying to do. That cat drives me crazy. See, I'm still calling CQ. Let's see. Check the chat. There's no problem. Whenever you can. Do you want to return an envelope? Oh no, I'm gonna send mine out Tuesday, and I'll throw on that's okay. You don't have to send me an envelope. I got it. There are some new stamps though. I was looking at the amateur radio Reddit. Where did I save those? Let me pull these over here. There are new stamps coming out that have to do with the sunspots or sun cycles, and they're available for pre-order. And it's the nerdiest thing in the world, but yes, these right here. These right here. I've never pre-ordered stamps, but I think these right here would be perfect for QSL card. Let me hide this chat box. Perfect for QSL card stamps. They're 55 cents a piece. They're available on 6/18/2021. If you all haven't seen it, it's called the Sun Science stamps for the United States Postal Service. These look kind of cool. I'd like to have these for QSL cards, so I'm probably going to buy a few sheets so I have them. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat again. But so far, this has been a successful stream, but I think I'm going to move up to 6 meters and see if I can get anything on there. I don't know if I will this time of day, but yeah, let's check it out. Let's just see what happens. I don't hear any activity on 6 meters. Sounds completely dead. But I am going to call because you never know if nobody's calling. I will call and then I'll give it 3 tries. If I don't make anything here, then I'm gonna move on down to 15 meters. So goals for the channel. I'd like to get that 20-meter antenna for the new I'm investing a lot into the live streams right now, so that's my big focus. I need to upgrade my camera. Right now it's on 720. I'd like to get a 1080p. The 20-meter antenna would be kind of nice, and then after that, I'd like to get a new video camera for the videos. So that's kind of lined up for this year. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Coming out of this COVID stuff, and everybody's been in watching YouTube for the past year, so that's kind of helped the channel out too. Got the new antenna up, as long as my landlords don't tell me to take it down, which they shouldn't. If you guys see my neighbors or the outside of my door, I'm about to I have to hold my tongue because it makes me want to flip out every time I talk about it. But they shouldn't say anything about my antenna. Like, of all things that's going on around this place, the least of their concerns should be an antenna. I don't think we're going to get anything on 6 meters, though. We're going to move on down to 15 and see if we get anything there. I hear activity. That's a good sign. 6 meters, the magic band. It can be. I think earlier today it was doing pretty well. Let's see. I have to adjust my power settings by band too, because they're not all created the same. But 15 meters is pretty active tonight. I never used 15 meters or 6 meters when I was using my infed, so those are kind of new to me. I'm going to check the report for 6 meters and see if anybody else heard me. I don't see a thing. Let's check 15. 15 I'm getting out at least all over the states. A little bit into South America. So, and we've already gotten a contact. Just kind of a neighbor. Not too far away. Thanks, guys, for coming in and watching the stream tonight, by the way. I know I got it labeled as a test stream, but they helped me out with the chat a little bit. Definitely with the alerts and notifications. I know some stuff I got to tweak now. That was a pretty easy contact. Let's see, we got a new one. Adam Starr just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. I think that's to the YouTube. I'm not sure if it still calls it subscribing when it's on a different platform or not. It's probably like follows and likes and stuff like that. But either way, thanks for subscribing. Let's see. I'll start calling CQ over here. Got nice power outputs. Let's check the reporter here again. We're lighting up the United States. We're all over the place. We could probably try like JS8. What are we hitting here? Okay. We could probably try a little JS8 too, but I'm so rusty on that right now, I don't want to embarrass myself. Because there's a lot of stuff I got to learn on JS8. I really just need to sit back and watch. Twitch is a follow, gotcha. I haven't checked to see how I'm doing on Twitch. I don't expect super well, but let's see. Let me pull it up. Let me just pull up the streams here real quick. Just for my own sanity and see how they're looking to everybody. We got one viewer on Twitch. I'm sure that's one of you all. Thanks for viewing. Got a couple follows, so that's pretty good too. And the Modern Ham Facebook page, we've had some engagements. People reached. Of course, Don's been there, so Facebook's been pretty good. Got a new contact as well. So yeah, I'll keep doing that. Twitch is going to be a little harder to be successful with, but I'm sure if I keep at it, just like YouTube, eventually I'll build a following over there. The biggest thing right now, another big goal for the channel is, in the short term, is setting a schedule for live streaming. And I'd like to, since I'm currently unemployed, I'd like to live stream quite a bit more. Since I have so much, I guess, more free time, I'm doing a lot of self-study. I'm learning a lot of programming and doing some certificate stuff. But I'd like to maybe live stream 3 times a week. I'm thinking like maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday later in the evening. Oh, starting to call on 15? I'll be on the lookout for your call sign. Or I'm calling CQ too, so if you see me calling. It looks like somebody's trying to reach me here. Oh, never mind. Somebody just started calling CQ on my frequency. It's not my frequency. It was just kind of... Maybe he didn't hear me. Let me tune up here too. Minecraft, I'm going to call CQ. And you just let me know if you start seeing my call sign. Sunday nights? Okay, maybe I'll do like a Monday or maybe like a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday type deal. That could work too. The thing is, I know there's a lot of other ham radio YouTubers that like to do their live streams, I think, on Sunday and Monday. And they keep a really tight schedule, so I have to try to make sure I don't step on their toes too much. I didn't think any of them are streaming tonight since it's Memorial Day weekend, but I could be wrong. I hope not. But we all try to work together and make sure that we're not, you're here. Okay, so you hear me, but maybe I can't hear you. Is that what's going on? We try to not step on each other's toes too much and organize our live stream so that one person will go and then the next person will go and so on. But oh, somebody answered my call. It wasn't you though, Minecraft. What has been going on tonight with maybe I have my settings wrong, but if I remember right, I haven't done FT8 in a while. But if I call CQ and then somebody else answers me, shouldn't it be like on the same frequency of... Shouldn't it be on the same frequency? Because it seems like a lot of what's been happening in the past few days, and it could be something going on my end, is somebody will call me on a different frequency after I call CQ. So then I have to manually move my transmit over to where they transmitted. So I kind of follow them. I just don't remember it. I don't remember it being like that. So maybe I have a weird setting going on, or maybe I just remember it wrong. I'm calling CQ again though. See, how are we doing? My view's a little different than usual too over here. It was showing all the grids I've worked. Let's see. Is it because I'm clearing out the logs over and over again? Sorry guys, I'm looking at the grid tracker. Alright, there's somebody else replying to me again. See, they're replying on the same frequency. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing with my my grid tracker a little bit. It must be that I keep clearing it out. Not necessarily. People will like to keep either slot. You don't have to move frequencies. Everyone will still hear you. FT8 decides the whole passband. Gotcha. Is that one of you all here? The X-Ray Echo 2 Juliet X-Ray? Whoever it is, they have a strong signal. Very, very strong signal. But maybe I'm not getting to them. Oh, they're down in Mexico. See, I'm hitting it with full power, so they must have heard me once, unless it's you all trying to snipe me. Let's see. But we've been making quite a bit of contacts tonight. It's been pretty good. I'm gonna give this guy another shot and see if he can't get through, or if I can't get through to him. We'll see. If not, I'm gonna move over back down to 40 meters. Minecraft, have you been? I guess we weren't. I can't remember if we were able to make the contact on 15 meters. Did we try that yet, or have you been trying to get in? See, that one was a little bit more faint than his last signal. I'm gonna disable transmission here if he hadn't heard me that time. There's something else going on there. Alright, I'm gonna move over here and start calling CQ again. So I don't think there's any new people in here, but if you are, welcome to the stream. Just doing a little FT8. If you guys want to make contact, go for it. I'm doing paper QSL cards for anybody that's viewing that makes a contact. Oh, I upload everything to Log of the World in QRZ though. Oh, I mean FT8 decodes the whole passband. I also recommend adjusting your single sideband filter all the way open, like on my FT. Oh yeah. So the thing is with this one, it's the data. If it's on data, it restricts it too. So I need to change the mode over to this upper sideband, I think is the problem. And that should, as long as the software doesn't change it. Oh. Okay. Alright, we got two replies, so I'm gonna have to just choose one. So now I've got it. Well, no, the software changed it back to data. I'll have to go into my settings and set the mode. Okay, well I chose one that was gonna be easy contact, so that's good. Now I can go back, and if the other guy's still listening, I'll call him and I'll see if he answers. But let's see, radio. So instead of, I'll hit upper sideband, and that should open it up. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this Kilo Charlie to Juliet Delta Romeo. I'll try to call him directly. Oh, something's not right here. I'm changing that back. That's something I'll experiment with in a minute, but it was not. If you if you could see, my radio was not acting appropriately. It was not putting out the power it was supposed to, and it was jumping. My signal meter was jumping around everywhere. That's something I'll have to experiment with. I'm gonna try to call him one more time, call him back one more time, and then I'll hang that one up. New follower, Mac012. Is that? I thought that's not Macbeth, is it? Because I think Macbeth already followed me on Twitch. Sorry, I'm just looking through the logs. Maybe it was Macbeth. I thought you had just followed on Twitch. Or maybe somebody did. Okay. Well, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Let's see. Okay, so he did come back to me. Awesome. It wasn't in vain. All right, I'm gonna jump back over here and start calling CQ again. Turn down the power a little bit. We don't need as much power, and we seem to be pretty successful tonight. My F defaults to 50 hertz bandwidth. I always have to set it to 3. The open filter gives you more waterfall and lets you see software. Yeah. The thing with the FT450, the way you change the bandwidth is you have to be in just upper sideband or lower sideband, and then from there you can adjust the bandwidth. I forget, it's in like 3 intervals. But if you're in data mode, which I am right now, it automatically sets it to the medium mode. I forget how much bandwidth that is. So, and you can't change it while it's in data. It always stays at the medium bandwidth mode. So, I just tried to new follower Saberhawk. Thanks for the follow, Saberhawk. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll have to experiment around with just putting on upper sideband and then changing the data from there. That's what I just tried to do, but things went wonky. I'll play around with it later, though, and get it right. Hey, brother, thanks for the FT8 QSO. Oh, Kilo Charlie 2 Juliet Delta Romeo. Okay, let me make sure to get your call sign down because I'm going to send you a paper QSL. So I've just been doing that to my viewers, so. Awesome. All right, I'm glad I got a contact with you in there. It's been a pretty good night. A lot of people, we're hearing all kinds of people out here tonight. Usually it's this constant tech issues, so I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays around, I want to say 7 o'clock. Everybody's off work and it's nice in the evening. You're just trying to relax. I think I'll do these live streams and just do the same thing. But I like to switch it up and do some fun things in the live streams too. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'd like to do maybe like an SSTV night, maybe a FT8 night, maybe a voice night, something like that. And maybe incorporate some drinking games into it. I'll have to look up the rules on the different platforms for drinking though. Oh, Superhawk is you on Twitch. Awesome. Okay, well, that's good. So I get a little bit more followers on Twitch, and maybe they'll promote me a little bit, and some people learn a little bit about radio. United States Air Force. Well, thank you for your service. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a good Memorial Day, and everybody takes that time to reflect back on people we've lost and brothers and sisters we've lost. But thank you for your service. I thought about going in the Air Force at one time, and then went in the Army. And every day, sometimes, not every day, but I regret it sometimes, because I remember very specifically when it's about 6 years ago when I first enlisted. I was in my training environment, and we had to get up at 4:30 a.m. every day and go out and do PT on the PT field. And we would be running, or usually we were all getting smoked most of the time, is what PT was in training. And we stayed in these barracks that were surrounded by gravel. It was just gravel and these barracks that are like 4 to a room. And I always remember looking across the PT field in the morning and seeing the Air Force where they stay, and it was this nice hotel rooms. They had blinds, they had curtains in their windows, and they would come out at like 7 a.m. for PT and play frisbee. And I was like, shoot, maybe I made the wrong choice, but I guess everything's got its drawbacks. But yeah, thank you for sorry for the rant. Thank you for your service. You want to try PSK? I'll send you another QSL. Yeah, I tried to get PSK working earlier, and I was having a lot of issues. I might try opening it up real quick to see if I can get it working. But what was going on? There was something about no matter how much volume I put out, the power, I couldn't go up past 10, and it wasn't putting out the right thing. I'll try to open it up. I'll give it 1 or 2 shots, but I'm just trying not to struggle too much tonight. Let me see if I can get it working. If you have JS8, I know I got JS8 working, so we can try it there. Let me finish this contact and I'll open FL Digi and see if I'll give it like 5 minutes. I need to go out and work on that and figure out what's going on with it because I like PSK too. But let me let's open FL Digi here and see if we can't get PSK31 to work. Let me size it for the stream. There we go. So let's see, mode, do PSK31. Where am I at here? And we'll change it to, let's check it out. Let's see if I can get this to work. I'm gonna try to call CQ and see if, okay, it's working better now. Wow, okay. I definitely need to turn my volume down though. Yeah, I have to change my volume because my automatic level control is through the roof right now. PSK issue has happened to me before. I reinstalled the software to make sure to back up your macros. Yeah, and I haven't even played with the macros after this new install, so I don't have any of the new ones. Let me try tuning here. And the volume's going to have to come down lower, lower, lower. Shoot, it's almost... There we go. So there's a PSK31 stream there. I hope it's you I get to make contact with first because I don't remember the lingo and I don't have my macros to make contact with anybody random. They'll think that I'm crazy or something. Let me try to call CEQ again. We got a decent power output, so let's see how it works. Because let's see if I remember this right. You get the call sign of the person, you put it up here, and then you can hit answer. And then my QSO, let's see. I'm trying to remember all the little macros here. I am on 1500 hertz. Oh, there's your signal right there. Maybe. Yep. Shoot. Now you can help me test my software too, I guess. But there you are. Nice strong signal coming in. Now I should be able to answer you like this. Yes. Now, let's see. One thing interesting I learned about PSK31 too is the fact that capital letters take a lot longer to send than the lowercase letters. If you go back in my channel, I did an experiment a few years ago and I was trying to transmit web pages using PSK31 and I made a little application and I figured that out there. 599, awesome. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how to get a signal report from FL Digi. I guess this right here is it down here. So you would be a 25 dB for me. IMD. Is there a button for a signal report? Or is that a macro that you made? Ohio. Grid is EN91. Let's see. How do I log this? I forget. Let me make note here. Wow, let's see. 7.070 at 21:02 Eastern Time on PSK 31. So now, let's see, do I click this? How do I TX? Obviously, I didn't mean to do that. You know what I meant to do. I'm going to go ahead and type. Thanks. I'm trying to figure it out. Sorry. Sorry, Minecraft. So your signal to noise is 22 dB. I'll have to go in here and configure these macros now that this is working. Let's see, I see your messages now. Strange seeing your signal and then seeing the stream. No worries. You're not done. You're not done when you've not done something for a long time. Yeah, it has been quite a while. But at least I got a little practice tonight. I don't even... Can you guys see this text on the stream, or is it too blurry? It's probably pretty small. So I have to make note of that too. If I'm going to use FLDigi, I need to blow up the text and blow up the... I need to get my macros down too. Oh, I guess I got to turn in R8. Okay, so you have to manually hit receive if you do it that way. Go to full screen to see it. Let's see. Okay, good copy, 100% print. It's PSK 31. Ask for your station information, but know what your station is. I'm not sure what that was. I can send you my macros over email. That would be awesome, because it looks like your macros kind of look like how mine used to work, which is what I like. You have... Shoot me an email over the same one I think I have on QRZ, and to send me, if you don't mind, send me your macros, because yeah, I would love to have them. Because I remember I right click these and then you edit them somehow, but once you reinstall that stuff, if you don't back it up, it's a lot of work to get it all put back together the way you had it. I made ones for RxTX and also for some contests. I haven't done any contesting yet, so that's something I need to get into as well. I'm just glad to see PSK31 working because when I tried to play around with it earlier, I was having too many issues trying to get the power out to my radio. It just was not cooperating. So I was a little afraid to try it on the stream, but I'm glad to see that PSK31 is working here as well. Oh, okay. There's your station information. Cool. Oh, so so you're using the Wolf River coils right now. Your FT. Yeah, I know this mode's a little the duty cycle's pretty high on this mode. Especially you've been transmitting for a little while too, so mine would be pretty hot too. See, sorry guys, I'm just checking all the chats here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you a 73. Make sure I include my grid. Now, I guess I could send this in real time too, right? So I'm just gonna send you this. We'll do. And also forget the is it K N after you're done with the QSO? I don't know. It doesn't have to be too professional. It's either KN or KK or I forget. I think it is KNN, but I'm sure you'll let me know here. And you got some good macros. You can edit them whatever purpose you need. Do you want a QSL card? Oh no, that's fine. I wait. Somebody else is calling. If I got that right? No, never mind. I was just looking in the wrong spot. I saw my call sign in a different spot, and I was like, somebody else calling me? Let's see. Although you might want to check your LC. The IND is gotcha. Which means your signal quality is somewhat poor. It's probably because I had to turn down my volume so much to prevent the ALC from kicking in. That's something I'm gonna have to mess around with here later too. I am going to. Yeah, I mean this is my audio level right now. It's almost nothing. But I had to do that, so I wish there was a sound meter in the program like there is in the FT8 one. Let's see. Let me change this back. Yeah, that would be awesome. It'd be a good opportunity to tune. With a new antenna installation, can you see a difference? Yeah, the biggest difference for me is the fact that now I can live stream and work on my radio, and it doesn't matter what frequency or what webcam or whatever I have hooked in. No matter if I transmit, it does not make anything disabled. It doesn't cause interference. So that's the biggest change I noticed. The second is I think I'm getting out a little better on 40 meters, anyways. Uh, Whenever I hear somebody, I can make contact with them in most cases. Whereas with the infed, a lot of times I could hear people, I would reach out to make a contact and they just couldn't hear me. So I could hear a lot of people, but they couldn't hear me. But with the 40 meter, it's been pretty even. Like whoever I can hear, I can usually get to as well. It's a pleasure meeting you, Billy. I'm sure to see you on the waterfall again soon. Thanks for this. And 73. 73 to you, Minecraft. I'm glad that we could make not only one contact on the FT8, but we also moved on the PSK 31. So once I get this all organized and we start having like um, nights where we can once I get this organized now, I can set up and start doing different nights for different modes. So we can start doing SSTV one night, we'll do voice one night, maybe FT8 one night, maybe JS8 one night. And so now that everything's stable and nothing and the stream looks good and we're getting out there, now we can kind of play around a little bit and have some fun with it. And 50% of the stream won't be trying to diagnose technical issues, which is what was happening before. So I was like always all nervous trying to fix this and fix that. So let's see. See right off the bat if I can hit South America. So everything's just a lot smoother now that I have that new antenna and I have some ferrite beads on some of my wires. Question, are you going to have a Discord channel soon? That's one thing I've been asked quite a bit. And I guess the biggest thing for me is what would I do with the Discord channel? I'd like to have a special purpose for it if I'm gonna do it. I'm not quite sure yet. It's gonna have a theme or something unique to it because honestly, Josh's Discord, the Ham Radio Crash Course, it's already got so much organization and so many cool little ham radio bots in there and such a community. I'm still trying to find a way to justify myself making a Discord server when there's already so much going on over there. But it's something that I'm still thinking about, and maybe I'll make it a subscriber milestone. That was when it could be one of those maybe 15,000 subs, 20,000 subs deal. I'll make a Discord or something like that. But if I do, when I do things, I like to do them right, and that's the big thing for me. So, and I'm actually gonna switch off of. I'm gonna go to the chatting one if this works. There we go. I'll kind of start. We'll chat for a little bit here before I wrap things up. But yeah, when I do things like that, I like to have a really good foundation and a really good purpose and a really good reason, and to do everything right. I guess I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so yeah, I would like to do the Discord channel, but I want to bring something unique to the table when I do that. I would like to build more of a community too, because that would help obviously the growth on YouTube. But really right now it's just finding the direction I want to take it, and just bring something cool to the table that not everybody else is doing. So if you all have any ideas about that, or if you didn't even understand what I'm talking about, because I can't, then you can always propose some ideas that I could do. I get that, but remember this is for viewers to chat with you. Okay, so that's a good reason too. And as of right now, I have a lot of free time, so maybe that would be awesome to just set in Discord every once in a while and chat with people. That would be that's a good idea. I would like to do some type of programming thing with it too, and somehow link it with radio. I don't know. I'm a thinker, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to do a Discord channel. And one thing that my channel kind of does that a lot of the others doesn't is I feel like I'm one of the younger YouTubers now, like with ham radio. And the funny thing is, looking at my statistics on YouTube, unlike most other topics on YouTube, my average viewer is around 55 to 65 years old. And the purpose of the channel in the beginning was to bring young people into the hobby. So I would like to be able to do like a Discord channel that's focused on, of course, everyone's going to be invited, but to make sure that it's, I guess, inclusive and I have the right moderator to step in because there's going to be a lot of mixture of young people and older people. And for some reason in ham radio, the old and the young in ham radio just clash. So that's one thing I'm kind of worried about too. But I'm just kind of babbling. I like to make the Discord. It's coming, maybe at 15,000 subscribers, maybe sooner, just depending. I just want to make sure that I have everything set up right and I have all the right stuff in place to make sure it's successful, because I'm a perfectionist like that. Um, thanks for the thanks for the contacts, Minecraft. Thanks for joining the stream. I really appreciate everybody joining the stream. Honestly, I started it up today and it was going to be a quick, maybe 30-minute stream because I was like, okay, there's not going to be anybody tuning in today. So I was like, okay, well, I can test and see and make sure the stream's reaching out, check the quality and all of that. But it was a pretty successful stream that turned into an hour and a half, and we made a lot of good contacts, and uh, I made a lot of contacts with the viewers. So obviously the antenna's doing a lot better than the infed half wave because that thing caused all kinds of issues, especially when I was trying to do everything live. I'd appreciate the help. I would need somebody to help with the Discord for sure with moderation, and because that can be a full-time job too. But yeah, the Discord's coming probably in a couple thousand subscribers or so. I like to make it special, and if you guys haven't, I hate to shield this, but I started a blog about, so it was about several months ago. So that's one thing I've been focusing on too. Is I've got a blog. There's some merch there, hats like this. If you guys are interested, I tried not to price it too high. I probably make, I mean, to be transparent with you all, I'll probably make a couple dollars per purchase, between like 1 and 7, I think, depending on what you get. But it's there if anybody wants it. There's some Modern Ham merch. Um, but yep, Discord, it'll come. I've had enough people ask for it. It'll come. I just want to make sure it's right. Uh, yeah, I'll let you know too, because I will need mods and I will need a little bit of help uh, maintaining it and making sure everything runs well, and it'll be a job after. I guess all of this really can be a job. Right now I'm unemployed, but between um, YouTube and Amazon, and now I've added Twitch and Facebook, and the videos. It's gonna be. I just don't want to burn myself out too. But I'll reach out to you all for help once I do make it, or when I'm planning to make it, to get some input, because that's another thing. I don't have any experience running a Discord server, so I'll have to learn a little bit about the server setup and what it's going to take. I'm sure it's not a whole lot. It probably takes 5 or 10 minutes, but just to make sure I get all the roles right, I'll be sure to reach out to you all, because it would be nice to have a place where I can chat in active time or live with my community and we can engage there. So, anyways, it's been a little over an hour and a half, and I think I'll wrap up the stream for tonight and start getting ready for a fun Memorial Day tomorrow. So I don't know what you're doing for Memorial Day, but everybody just keep in mind what it's all about, and I hope everybody has had a good weekend. If you have one of those, if you have the weekend off for work or whatever, or 4-day weekend or 3-day or whatever it be, hope everyone has a good one, and you get some time to look back tomorrow and remember what it's all about. Anyways, I really appreciate it.